Clean editing is the key to going viral these days. With people's retention span being so low, that's all you can do to keep them watching. But how do you improve? Assuming you already have the clips and voiceovers, we're going to jump straight into our editing software. Chapter 1. The beginning. Get to know your workspace. When you know where everything is, editing becomes so much easier and faster. I didn't know this when I started, and I struggled so much. Everything took me double the time to make, and I was frustrated. Learning keybinds will also highly increase your editing speed. Create a simple rough cut of your next banger using A-roll and B-roll. A-roll are clips where you're talking directly to the camera, and B-roll are clips where you show something to help your viewers understand what you're saying. Try using 3 to 4 times as much B-roll as A-roll. Staring at your face or your Minecraft character is not very interesting. You can download B-roll from free or paid websites or create your own using Replay Mod, Flashback, and OBS Studio.
Recording Minecraft videos can be a grind, especially when it comes to capturing B-roll or cinematic shots. That's where Game Clips comes in. Game Clips is the ultimate marketplace for high-quality Minecraft stock footage. Make it easy to find stunning cinematic scenes or simple POV clips for just a few dollars. Right now, Game Clips is offering a special promo. The first 10 users to join their Discord and sign up on their website will get 10 clips completely free. Plus, Game Clips drops new free clips every week and runs regular clip giveaways in the Discord server. Don't wait. Check out Game Clips today on their website and Discord server linked below.
After that, we will start adding effects and all of that cool stuff. So get ready, because it's about to get hot in here. Chapter 2. Make it look better. I created this beautiful editing pack completely for free. It has a lot of music, sound effects, background footage, overlays, and most importantly, a bunch of presets for Premiere Pro. It has this, and even this. Get it for yourself and your loved ones in the description. After you finish the video first. We are going to start off by creating some beautiful subtitles. This will help your videos get higher retention because subtitles make people read. Like, did you read this? I know you did. Here's a simple way for creating clean subtitles really fast. Click T to type and write whatever you want. Now go over to the effects window and click here to change your text appearance. I recommend using an easy to read font with some stroke and maybe a shadow behind it. Here are a few examples of good-looking text with different kinds of effects that you can copy. Now we are going to add some movements to them. You can use one of the pop-up effects from my editing pack, but if you want your own, then you will have to create some keyframes. They might look scary at first, but keyframes are actually not that hard to work with. Go to the effects panel and add a keyframe. Make the text a bit smaller than it is right now, then go a few frames forward and add another keyframe with text being a bit bigger than it was in the beginning. And finally, go another couple of frames forward and make text normal size. After all of that, you will get a pop-up animation just like this one. Now just copy this text layer by pressing Alt and dragging it and change what you're saying. Add some subtitles to the intro and important moments of the video. The next thing I'm about to teach you will help your video look better and cleaner. Transitions will bring some life between your clips and make them look good together. Premiere Pro already has some drag and drop transitions, but if you want to use different ones, then get some editing packs. There's a lot of free ones out there. Don't add too many transitions, because it might look a bit too much. Sometimes transitions are not necessary and can make your video look messy. Experiment and find what works best for you. A good thing to start with is by adding transitions in the places where you change topics, music, or chapters. By the way, Premiere Composer is one of the best free Premiere Pro plugins there are. It has a lot of effects, transitions, and presets that you can use in your videos. Link is in the description. Chapter 3. Animations. This step will turn your editing from beginner to pro and make you stand out from the rest. Smooth animations can be challenging to make, but I'm here with you. I'll guide you through this. It'll be alright. Firstly, pick an object that we will animate. I chose my YouTube profile picture. Next, I'll show you how to create slide in, slide out, zoom in, zoom out, and rotation animations. All of the principles from these animations can be applied anywhere to anything. Click on the object we're animating and place it wherever you want it to slide to. Add a transform effect from the effects panel. Now go to the time where you want it to be on screen and place a keyframe in the position. After that, go back to the beginning and add a keyframe, but move the object off the screen. Then select both of the keyframes and create shapes looks like this for in animations, this for out animations, and this for normal. The shape is called velocity, and it tells our software how fast the object has to travel in that given moment. If you want to create a slide out animation, do all of the same steps, but make the first keyframe while the image is on the screen and second when it's off the screen. For zoom in animation, we're going to use scale. Again, place the object where you want it to be, drag and drop the transform effect, and make the first keyframe. You can make it anything that is smaller than the size you want your object to be in the end. I decided to make it 50, then add a second keyframe a bit later and make the object full size. Play around with keyframe velocity. Here's the animation that I came up with. For the zoom out animation, we're going to switch places of those keyframes, so the first keyframe is going to be with the object being full size and then the second keyframe with the object smaller size. Making different graphs with velocity sliders will help your animations stand out and not look so robotic. By the way, if you want to make your animations even more alive, adjust the shutter angle slider all the way up. That will add motion blur to the movement of your object like this. The last animation I'll show you today is the rotation animation. Like always, apply the transform effect and turn the shutter angle to 360 for the best look. Add a keyframe, then go a little bit forward and add another one. But turn the rotation slider to the side you want your animation to rotate to and then slide it as far as you want. The bigger the number, the more rotations it's going to make. Now here comes the tricky part, because rotation velocity is a bit different from the other ones. It has two lines instead of one. To get the best look, first select both of the keyframes and right-click your mouse. This little window will pop up. Select Bezier, which will change your graph to something like this. That makes your animation look pretty good, but we can make it look better. Adjust the bottom chart handles to make this kind of shape. The handles will move around up and down, which will break your animation, so be precise. Zoom in and try to align them perfectly with this line. Now, boom, you have this cool effect. But there is one more thing that separates you from becoming a true pro of editing, and that is laziness. Skilled editors hate remaking the same effect over and over again, and that's why they save their effect as a preset to use it in the future. If you want to do the same, click here, select the save preset option, then name it something useful like this, and choose anchor to in point if you have an in animation or anchor to out point for out animations. Apply these presets to any text, thing, or even a whole clip to make your video look more professional. You might be asking yourself, why do I even need the transform effect? First reason is the shutter angle option, which adds motion blur and makes everything look better. Second reason is overlapping. If you want your animation to have a lot of movement, like here, then adding it all on the same transform effect will look rough. But if you use a few transform effects with different motions that overlap each other, this is the best result you will get. Each move smoothly turns into another. Another tip that will improve your editing by a ton is adding drop shadows. You can just drag and drop my MC preset for this Minecrafty look, or this one for a more realistic one. Please subscribe, I'm trying to hit 10k subs by the end of this year. Chapter 4. Characters. If you've ever seen these character animations, you might have noticed that most of them look plain and kind of still. So, I decided to help you change that. Firstly, we'll have to work on our face, our YouTube avatar. Put it in Photopea or Photoshop, and use the ellipse selection tool while using Shift and create a circle. Invert it by right-clicking it and selecting Invert Selection. And boom! Now we have a circle avatar. Right-click the avatar layer and select Blending Options. Add an inner glow and inner shadow with these settings. Press OK and click the effects. Select Create Layers from the drop-down window. Photoshop or Photopea will create an effect layer for you. Next, use the eraser tool and erase the bottom right part of your inner glow layer like this. Then add another inner glow effect by opening blending options, but this time with these settings. Create a layer for it, but this time erase the top left part to create this 3D light effect. Save your avatar for future uses, and let's jump back to Premiere Pro. Add a human cutout like this one. There are a few good ones in my pack. And also the avatar picture we made. Put the face in the place where you want it to be. Add a drop shadow effect to both of them, and then this swinging breathing preset from my pack. Nest the layers. At the end, we get this amazing character effect that looks fresh, clean, and took us only a few minutes to make. Now apply some of your new animating skills to it, like slide-in animations or a rotation, to make it even better. Chapter 5. Zooms and tracking. Zooms can seem like an unimportant thing, but they can help to bring life into your videos. Adding zooms is easy if you know keyframing, or if you have my editing pack. I'll show you both ways. For the first method, add a transform effect, go to the moment right before you want to zoom in, and place a scale keyframe. Go a few frames forward and place another one, but scale it up. Now play around with the velocity graph to make your animation look the best. If you're lazy like me and just want to do that faster, drop a zoom preset, select both keyframes, and move them to the place where you want to zoom. And you're done. Add slow zooms on still images to give them some life, and faster ones to emphasize a point when you are telling something important. Tracking is another cool effect that we can do, which will allow us to do stuff like this. Start by getting a video with a person talking or doing something. Add your improved avatar, scale and position it on top of the head. Place a position keyframe, then play your clip for a few seconds, pause, move your avatar to the position of the head, and place new keyframes. Do this for the entire video. Now you have an interesting talking effect. Try to apply all of these skills in your next video to make it better. There is a lot more that I need to cover, like sound effects, music, adjustment layers, color correction, volume, and a lot of other stuff. But I'll leave that for my future video. Subscribe, leave a like, and a comment. Make sure to add the bell so you don't miss out. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.